Picture perfect. Hey, thanks for saving me a seat. Do you know what Professor Dumbledore has us all gathered here for? There's something interesting and family friendly. It looks like we are about to find out for sure. Let's pay attention. Looks like a photographer will be visiting our school grounds to take portraits of us. As representatives of our school, I expect each and every one of you to be on your best behavior. Includes keeping my mysterious amphibious swarms out of the courtyard. I hope you all thoroughly enjoy the first ever Hogwarts Picture Day. Family Picture Day and Hogwarts First too. I have a feeling this is going to be a laugh. We'll get a chance to meet our friends' families and hang out with our friends. What do you think about Picture Day? It'll be fun. We'll get to meet our friends' family and hang out. I know for sure that my parents are going to want to come. My mom is visiting cousins again, and my dad, well, I haven't heard from him in a while. Not to mention Jacob. Ever since he was released from the buried vault, he can't be bothered to send me a letter that he's safe. A word in private, please. It's about my announcement. I better hurry. It sounds like it's pretty important if it's about Picture Day. You had something you wanted to talk about. It's our first ever Hogwarts Picture Day. Quite a few of your friends' family here. I agree, it's only promises to bring a joyful energy to Hogwarts. We will be welcoming our dear friend and former student of Hogwarts. Peony Aperture is an aspiring portrait photographer and one of my most talented people I know. I'm offering her a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity here, and I believe I'll need your help to pull it off. Listen carefully, it's absolutely vital that this event goes off without a hitch. If I'm to understand, it sounds like you want me to assist the photographer coming for Picture Day. That's correct. Peony Aperture, the photographer, is looking for a determined assistant. I mainly thought of you. What's she like? Was a delight as a student and continues to bring her unique perspective into her adult years. Primarily a landscape photographer, she has always aspired to photograph people. She believes it will be a fun challenge to capture the complex dynamics of families. If she usually photographs landscapes, then why have you asked her here? Photography in people is her dream, and I want to see her achieve her dream. It's the least I can do for a dear friend and someone I so committed to preserving nature in photos. So, what do you think of helping Miss Aperture with Hogwarts' first ever Picture Day? So what do you think? Oh, I said exciting, no? I think it will be exciting. I'm looking forward to helping all my friends and their families take wonderful family photos. This is a very important task, and I'm counting on you to make sure everything goes smoothly. I understand, Professor Dumbledore. Since I don't have any plans for Picture Day, I'll be sure to handle any problems that comes my way. I imagine you will find that events of the day could lead to something grand. Now, the photographer will be waiting for you in the courtyard. Then I better head there now. It's time to meet Peony Aperture and make sure this picture day goes well. Hello, Peony Aperture. Can I just say you're photogenic? Thank you, that's very nice of you. Not one of your photo subjects today. You have one of those faces that deserves to be photographed. I can't force you to do anything, but I'm thrilled you agreed to help me. Certainly looks like it. Where did all this stuff come from? It's got an extension charm on it, so it can be both cute and functional. Come and help me set up this equipment. I'll tell you all about the project. We're all set up now. I noticed that you are really passionate about photographing different families. That's because I am, and please call me Peony. I've been wanting to work on the portrait photography for a while now, and everything is finally falling into piece. Said that you usually photograph big landscapes. Why the change? It's nice as it is to be out in nature. I find more enjoyment in capturing the essence of humanity. I've done it a few times before, so I'm not a complete novice. This is my first big project, though. I think every artist has their preferred subject. Let's say you were a photographer. Would you specialize in taking photos of people, places, or things? I want to specialize in taking photos of places. I think it would be nice to focus on the nature, on the world and nature. I have to say, it's nice to go to really remote places and sink into nature. Sometimes literally, if you wander into a bog and sink into the peat. I really appreciate your help. I think with you by my side, this project is going to be amazing. And I will make sure that you get something memorable at the end of this project too. But for now, let's focus on the task ahead. We'll be photographing the Egus, the Karasus, the Lees, the Tonks, and the Weasleys in that order. 5 families sound like a lot, but I'm sure we can handle it together. Why don't you go get the Egus while I load the camera? By the way, it's time to kick off our first ever picture day at Hogwarts. What's happened here? A better question would be what hasn't happened here. It's good that you showed up when you did. I have a feeling you're the only one here right now that's not been affected by these families. Tell me what's going on with everyone so we can get the picture. So everyone here is arguing over specific parts of their family photos. It seems like Peony's assistant is going to require more work than I thought. About having to sort out all these families? Not at all. I've certainly taken on harder tasks. How hard could solving the family squabble be compared to everything else I've done? If I were in your shoes, I'd be nervous. Sorry to cut this short, but I've got to see about talking to Andre. Good luck. Andre and his cousin have been particularly feared today. See what I mean? I better follow. If I don't fix whatever's going on, I'll be letting down Peony and Professor Dumbledore. Jules, if you would just listen, I don't have to listen to anyone, not you or my parents or him. I'm helping a photographer today, so you might want to listen to me. Finally, someone who can see reason. You two are supposed to be out in the courtyard right now, getting your photos taken. You're going out there, don't you understand that everything is a disaster right now? This all seems all needless drama to me. Let's just a couple of photos. Come on, you haven't even said what you're fighting about. This is Peony's first big portrait. I won't let this picture day be ruined. So you both want the other to dress more like you so that you match, showing your photos. And we can't argue on what to wear because of it. I know exactly what I'm wearing. You are the one who won't follow my advice. Give me a second to think. Why not just wear your own unique styles? You don't have to match. Your styles might just be too different to combine. I think your unique senses of styles are what make you both who you are. Jules is into bold patterns, but Andre's style is a little more subtle. Jules won't look like Jules if she wears what you wear. Won't look like himself if he wears what you want him to wear. You should embrace your differences. They are what makes you, well, you. Exactly my point. Sorry I tried to make you look like me. We are hardly representing our family if we aren't showing off our authentic selves. Thanks for your help. Andre and I would have gone around in circles for ages if it wasn't for you. You can thank me by heading to the courtyard. Have you run into any issues? No issues, thanks to you. I heard there was some drama in the Great Hall, though. Just trying to make sure everything goes well. I know this project is important to you. Since it's my first big portrait, I really want to make sure everything goes well. I'll show you exactly how I plan to make this a perfect set of photos for each family. I'm going to quiz you at the end, so pay attention. I've taught you a little bit about what makes a good photo. It's quiz time. I said a few things were important to capturing good photos. What were they? One of those things. I think it's any of them, besides some of the subject. You said it helps engage the viewer. I knew you were paying attention. Artists of all kinds use compositions to tell a story with their works. Now let's see it in action. You tried to take a picture. Of course, the best way to learn is by doing, and you proved you have the respect for photography. Why don't you turn your chin a bit to the left, and Jules, you're a little stiff in the shoulders. Now that looks way better. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Exactly what I would have done. You have a knack for this. I would say any time, but we're on a tight schedule. Now that the Igus are done, we are ready for our next family, the Karasus. Karasus? I don't know. Hello there, you're Darkos, right? You helped meet my Mary and I with the Great Hogwarts Cook-Off. Nice to see you again. No, far too many Madame Karasus, just call me Rosa. Mary and I would never know who you're talking about if you called us both Madame Karasu. I don't suppose Tulip and Mary just went off for a little quick walk. I'm afraid that Tulip stormed off and Mary followed her to try to smooth things over. Could you tell me what happened? So you invited your parents for the shoot, but they are not going to come, and they also told you to act properly, even though they are not going to be here. I'm rebelling. How dare my parents tell me to act properly when they can't bother to show up? I'm being unreasonable. Now that you know why I don't want to be in the photo. You definitely are being unreasonable. You're letting one thing ruin your day. You're overlooking the ones who came all this way to be with you. What is it? It's just now that I have said it all out loud, it does sound silly. Your grains did come all the way just to see you and get some nice family photos. Should have to stand by my initial decision. It's not an act of rebellion if I give up on it. What's more important to you, remain steadfast in your conviction, or spending time with your grains? What would I do without you? You always seem to have the answer. I'm letting my pride get in the way of everything. Does that mean you're going to attend the shoot? Then we better hurry back. Looks like the Karasu photo shoot is well on the way. Is that Mr. Weasley? I wonder what he's doing here. After Karasu should be the Lees, then the Tonks, and finally the Weasleys. Hello? It's nice to see you again, Mr. Weasley. Charlie mentioned that I might see you helping around. It's not quite your time for the photo. Solving all matter of family problems, perhaps you could help me. I should ask how you're doing. It's only right that someone check up on you after all your hard work. That you won't be spending any time with your family on picture day. How are you holding up? I imagine it must be difficult to take on other families' issues. I'm unbothered, just another day of Hogwarts to me. The only difference is that there are families here now. If you ever feel overwhelmed, I want you to know that that's normal. It's alright to get stressed out when you haven't had a moment to rest. Make sure to take time for yourself. Then you say you need my help. Tell me what's going on with Charlie, then I'll be able to help if I can. So Charlie's avoiding you. It started when Molly, Bill, and I began talking to the other families. We noticed the tension, of course, and thought that we could help ease them. I fear our methods may have embarrassed Charlie. We just try to share some of our family memories with the others. I think I see what the problem is. But you keep trying to insert yourself into private affairs. Your family memories may be cute to you, but they could be embarrassing for Charlie if his friends hear. I'm sure you will, but perhaps you can avoid bringing family stories into the mix. You really are quite good at solving problems. I'm just trying to keep the peace. The project is really important to Peony. Well, you seem to be doing everything right from where I'm standing. You're practically made for this job. For a role as a photographer's assistant. I don't think so. I may be doing well, but I don't think it's for me. I know I said I was unbothered about everything. But still, it's a lot of work. If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. However, I really do think you're doing quite well. Looks like things are finishing up. I should get a head start on the next family, the Lees. You alright? Thank Mullen that you're here. I lost Noel. You lost your pet Noel? You do? Where? Not Lily. Barnaby, sorry. What am I going to do? I can't have a family photo without Noel, or without the rest of your family. But Uncle Cecile and Aunt Leah went off to search the other parts of the castle. I'll lend you a hand in search of the Great Hall. I don't see Noel anywhere in the Great Hall. Neither is my grandmom. She must still be visiting the potion classroom. Is this the same grandmom who didn't want Noel in the family photos? That's a bit suspicious. Are you suggesting that my grandmom kidnapped Noel? I'm just saying it's a possibility. It could just be a coincidence, but they are both missing. Now that you have said it, I can't stop thinking of how quickly my grandmom left to pursue the potions. When you say it like that, I can't help but believe in you. You should believe in me. I'm not going to let you and your family miss out on picture day. In the meantime, I'll find your grandmom and see if she has anything to say about Noel's disappearance. Grandmom Lee, I don't know if you remember, but my name is Darko Stain. We met before. course, my apologies. I'm actually helping the photographer today. Lee's on next, so what are you doing here? I'm looking for you and also for Gnarl. What's so special about that wouldn't... Gnarl is Barnaby's friend, and that's what makes him special. He is a beloved pet and friend. Do you know where Gnarl is? That's not very helpful. How about I help you with a potion in exchange for some information? Tenacious, I'm curious what you are made of. If you can brew a perfect Wide-Eye potion, I'll allow Gnarl to be part of the family photo. Then I accept your challenge. Almost done, just need to add 2 sprigs of Wolfsbane. And now to still, how many times are you still in it, and in what direction? I don't fucking know. 2 times anti-clockwise, 3 times anti-clockwise, not 2. You're nearly as hopeless as potions as my grandson. I'm all done. It's ready for you to look at. It's passable. You'll need to wake Gnarl. Hurry up and wake the thing. When you're done dawdling, I'll be waiting with the rest of the Lees in the courtyard. Then it's time for the Lee family photo. There you are, just in time. I don't want to throw off your strict schedule. You seem to be the sole reason we are on time with all the problems you're solving. Are things usually this hectic for you? Depends on the day. Some are more hectic than others. For what it's worth, you are very good at working under pressure. You know, now that you know a little more photography, I'm curious how you will direct this photo shoot. You to give it a try, direct the photo shoot so I can get the perfect shot. Let's get started with your photo shoot. I directed them as well as I could. How did it turn out? Your artistic vision is amazing. I can tell that you really see the subjects. I even say that you would have an amazing career as a photographer. What do you even think? I have other plans, perhaps as a hobby though. Sometimes we are called to certain paths in life, and sometimes we are not called so much as a drop in the thick of it. I appreciate you taking the time to teach me about photography. I get the chance to just be in my element and share my element with someone else. I know this is my first big portrait project, but I think it will be my favorite for years to come. I'm going to start getting misty-eyed if I'm not too careful. Yes, please, it's time for the talks. You have done for now. I'll get the next family and let you know when everyone is ready. I step away for one moment and come back to this. I got everything all set up and things seem fine, and I asked what kind of photo they wanted to take, and therein lies the question. It's only an issue for you. You obviously can't continue to the photo shoot like this. Why don't you take a deep breath and relax? Let's talk through this calmly and sort things out. So it sounds like Tonks wants to take a fun, silly photo and you don't. Family photos are meant to be serious, just like family portraits. There's no rule that says family photo has to be serious. I just want one photo with us that's serious. I don't like myself when I'm being all serious and stiff. I agree with you. I prefer fun family photos. I knew you'd have my back. However, I do think it's important to point out this really isn't that big of an issue. I'm not taking just one picture for every family. I'm taking a lot of photos to really try to capture the dynamic. I was trying to tell you that before, but I couldn't get a word in. That's a bit embarrassing. No need to be embarrassed. It's not like you were watching every photo session. If there's one thing I learned today, it's that people tend to clash on picture day. I just want to make sure this photo goes right since our time at Hogwarts is limited. What really matters here is that we are taking the photos together. Why don't you two get back into the frame and get started with your photo shoot? I'll let you get started with those photos then. I'm going to check in on the last family. I won't let you down. You're so close to finishing our project. Now it's time to get the Weasleys ready for the last shoot. I see that you got my owl just in time. I was about to get your family ready. What are you doing out here? Doesn't seem to have cheered you up any. But he's not exactly the best conversationalist. Oh shit. Unfortunately, Fane, I can't speak dog. Why don't you tell me what's going on? Your dad mentioned that you have been avoiding him, your mom and Bill. I already know that your parents and Bill were trying to help the other families. I didn't know that they were also showing everyone your baby photos. Probably because it's not embarrassing to them more than you being embarrassed by your parents and brother showing people your baby photos. I'd flip it on them and embarrass them in return. You want to pull out embarrassing photos? I have a bunch of equally horrific stories. But that's only took my mind off things. I think that a parent's sole purpose is to embarrass their kids. I mean, I don't have anyone here for picture day, even though you find it embarrassing. Perhaps it just shows how much your family loves you. You think I'm an idiot? Not at all. I only mentioned it once. I couldn't expect you to remember. I really should have been paying attention. Appreciate the apology, even though it's unnecessary. Do you feel a bit better now that we have talked? Yes, actually, you're right, too. My parents are only trying to show how much they care. I can do the same by showing up for a photo with them. You must be some kind of wizard. Let's go. The Weasleys are the last photo shoot of the day. Hello dear, always good to see you. I hear that you have been running around all day. That's only one way to put it. You could do with a little break. That does sound nice. Why don't you tell me about your day so far? I have to say, even though my family isn't here, I still got to hang out with a few families. Remember, it's not always the people you're related to that make up your family. Thank you for reminding me. Of course, dear. And I have to say, I'm very sorry to hear that you won't be getting a picture today. Does it upset you much that you're not taking a family photo? Not particularly, since I'm used to being on my own and independent. I want you to remember that you're dearly loved, alright? You should never think otherwise. You can't choose who you're related to, but you can choose your family. Oh, getting a hug. We're almost done here. That means you have nearly accomplished your dream. Alright, your turn to take a photo. That won't be necessary. I don't have any family here to take photos with. Since it looks like you have a whole bunch of family just behind you. What's going on? I told you I'd get you something special today as a reward. So I asked all of your friends from today if they would pose in for one last family photo. They all said yes, so clearly they value your friendship. Enough chatting, I want to get a picture of all of you in the Great Hall, and then let's not waste any time. Damn, I just need one for each of them. And I probably won't get it. Thanks for pulling this together. Only the best for the best assistant. I do have to let you know that I only have enough film for one photo. I want you to use everything that you have alone today to stage the perfect one. Listen up and let's make sure we take the best photo of the day. All good over here. You can take the photo. Everyone say Hogwarts. What? No, that was my last photo. Promise I was holding on to him. Barnaby, I can't breathe. Should I be laughing? Wait, no, and I totally ruined our special photo. It's just a photo. I'm sorry too, I had promised you a special reward. You know what? This isn't that bad of a photo. It's a bit silly, but it has all my friends in it. My Hogwarts family. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't have Penny. It doesn't have whatever. I can't see myself, but I can still tell how much everyone in this photo cares about me. For being my friends, and most importantly, my chosen family.